Alright guys, so the rebuild process has started. Like I said, we're gonna be getting new panels, which we just did. I'm upgraded from 450 watt panels to 650 watt panels. So hopefully that give me more, allow us to collect more sunlight, and can help recharge the battery them faster. So this is the process. Get some water. So in a week now, I gotta either figure out how to get it up or get somebody to put it up. But yeah, this is rebuilding. Alright, so this morning me attempt to fix back these rails on the roof and to reinstall the panels them where we get. Based on what I say, all the little parts and fittings them is up here. They need to screw up a bit. We suffer a little damage to the rails, but I'm gonna try work around those for the most part and see how best we can pull things together. Right down there some maybe I forgot get 2 pieces of rail, but the back one right just look more intact. The front piece, depending on based on what I see, some of them pop out. I don't know if the front piece can work. But if me even get to install the back leg, what I go do is I go bring up all of the panels and put them down on the roof. So I get help for that. And then if I can get to install this leg round at the back today, and then when I go back on the road, I have to get 2 pieces of the rail or 1 piece of the rail based on what I see, and change out that one there. I see how that one is stay. And probably have to change out this too. Based on the rail them out there stay, I might have to go change. Yeah, might have to change this and this. So these are 20 feet. To be sure, I don't measure it, but a 20 feet rail themselves. So maybe I have to go I have to buy 2 pieces of them rail, 2 20 feet rail. Alright, so maybe the front now I get to do, but I at least want to get all of the panel them up here so we can pack them right there so, and then we can do them little and install them. But the back look fairly good, so could I get some panels on the back up here so I'll try to do that today. See if we can get some panels today on the back leg, and today we'll probably go up on the road, go buy some rails and come back, change them here on next day and things. But that's our plan. Alright, so on the back, kind of get everything fit up and ready to take the panel again. On the front, I realize the front get some serious beating. So you see how that bend up? All of them bend up. And because them did I get beaten, they tore. So in here as the little clipper hold them in tear out. If you can see right there, so they say bend out, they say clip it all and it tear out. But what I do is I switch them up. So what was at the back, I go put at the front. So this did at the back, and at all these spines it would have torn. So I put it at the front. But then when I put it at the front, the part where it tear, it now go line up with where the bracket there at the front. so the clip will hold this, so, and the one at the back are the same thing. So the part, so as you can see, this was the one that did there at the front. So over there, so that did the right, so this steer, but then this bracket fall right, so this hole. So we just switch the front and the back, switch the front and the back, and I think me I go work with these. So me probably no need to go buy no reel for now. Just that when the next hurricane storm come, we are gonna have to take these down, because me only have fit up these now basically if get the panels them back up and running. So them I can them weak up now, you know, get beat up maybe one day in the future when circumstances no so dire, me can go and change out the whole of the front rail them. The back rail them not so bad. The back rail them actually those, so I'm surprised because, well, probably right, that's why the back rail say so, because when me serve me right, the back panels went first. So the rail them never get a beating in the storm, while the front they went last. So even after the back gone, the back panel them fly off and left the railing. So the railing never ever get beat up, but the front panel did hold on real tight. The panel them hold on real tight, so it just a drag and pull the rail them. That's why the rail them up by front bend up so I mean, we're good for put up some panel on the back. Actually send Gangans get some help, because I actually 4 hours have to do this, so gonna get some help for 3 hours a year. I need one more person. I have to get somebody to help me to get these up. What I'm gonna do now, I pack the panels them on the roof, and then once me the year now, me and somebody else can take time and fit them in little till we're done. But we'll try to get back. So this is how we reach, straighten up them here, and we are kind of find a solution for the front now. So that's the one panel we survive, and surprisingly that panel flew to the ground, but it survived. So I don't know. Anyway, I get back to work. Alright guys, so we just get help and bring these up. So front rail now, and then we're gonna start connect up the panels on this thing and see if we can get some and if we can get some of the sun today, or we can get outside. But I'm gonna start out the front rail now. When it's that done, I start put on some panel from that end there, come down, because everything pack here, so I have to start from this and come down to however it fit, but we just need to get this thing and get some power right now. So that's the plan. So go pack them, start load them up from this and come down. Alright, we're up here where I start the winds. Alright, so we retrofit the railings. Now the front one gone in, this one gone in. So next step is to get panels in. So we are out here stuck in the winds and thing. Alright, so this is how we reach now. Good, I'll try to get in some panel. Alright, so we have gotten panels and solar going, and guess what guys, I have space can add even one more panel, which I'm gonna do, make the system better. So before we had 450 watt panels, right, which was, I don't know if it was adequate enough to charge the system, but we say we are upgrade it. The storm blow it down, but will rise back better. So you see the small one over there, sir? That's the single one that they survive. And those replaced with these bigger ones. These now are 650 watts. So we have 12 650 watt and one 450 watt. Much better. And now we have more space right here, so rather than next 650 watt right here, so give it even more power. So Melissa blow it down, but we are upgrade at the same time to better things. Understand? Bigger panels, more juice, sweet sound of solar charging. Wow, that's such a win for today. I go hold it right there, so watch your system and see if by evening we get some light. If we get light, you know, we have to show on it because we are going to light up the whole of the hill. Alright, let's go. It's now 12:22. What a good morning workout that was. There you have it, guys. The sweet sound of solar charging. I watch it for the day. Hopefully by the end of the day we get some charge, eh? 10%, 8%, 16%. Alright. Good. Alright, guys. Planting in cabins and the rise again. So we have light for the most part. So we connect back with solar panels and they are working. So with that we have light. But due to our way, we kinda they call it, you know, that's, you know, the cabin them lock for the rest of the year. We just are going to use all the power that we produce in our house. So run a nice extension card, send it over to our property, and can watch TV and do the works. So thing them up, guys. Battery them that they're 91%, 80%, 85%. So we have a lot of power. So like me say, guys, all we have to do, one thing with Jamaicans, we are going to turn things around and we are going to try and make the best out of every situation. So spring into action, manage to get right the panel them, and that I give you some power right now. Can plug in with Starlink and all of that, and everything up again. So that is it, guys, that is it. So as we pull the place back together, we are going to show you the journey. You get me? A lot of these flowers and lose leaves and things, but they might grow back. So by spring next year, all of this green up back and lush up back and look good again. You know, we will rise again, people. We will rise again. So I take a little time and build back things, and we'll get there one day. Alright? Go nature take time heal itself. 2 weeks ago, every tree never have no leaf on it, the hillside brown. And now you see the green I come back in. Nature heal itself, guys. We can't sit down and not do nothing. We have to try and uplift yourself same way. We have to try and get back to normalcy, get back with lives together. Because the trees, them now wait for nobody. Them get sun, them get water, and them just start grow again. So we have to do the same. We have life, we have to just start grow again. Get yourself back together, pull wherever you can pull together, go back out, do your hustling, do your work, get your funds come in and start build back your life. That's how we are going to survive, and that is how we are going to come out of this mess. So we have to do what we have to do, guys, to get back to regular, to get back to normalcy. Alright? We have to do what we have to do. Alright, so we make some more adjustments to the plumbing. I'm in upturn plumber now. So because the position of the tank them shift up, forward and backward, everything was in a straight line. So in order to connect back all three tanks, 1, 2, and 3, what I do is come so, I'm put on a T back there so, and put that, and then just use an elbow and go so, and the elbow and go back so. So that good for the most part. Now up here so, I figure out what need to happen. I forget more fittings. So this was up there so, and that break off. So I work out the fittings and I need to get for that. And I go try and sort that out soon. But the challenge is when I get back no water pipe, so no fully now going for the tank them. This is how we start use after the hurricane that done. We just have to turn on this one now, which is still full. This one did empty out in the hurricane, so this empty. So we only have one full tank right now, and basically it we are used in our house because it gravity. It basically higher than all of the pipe now downstairs in our house, so we can shower, we can kitchen sink and everything. So that's one good thing where we are going now. So that one day last week the guests them did have to use out it when the hurricane did done, and we have been using it, so almost 3 weeks we get out of that with the guests and we using it. So hopefully this snow give it another 3 weeks, and by then hopefully in December, and by then we can get some NWC water for full up by the tank then. But me have to fix this back, which me go do that tomorrow. Me have to fix this back so that's when water come, all of the tank them full up back, because that would have be full restoration for us and for the cabin. So we can't operate the cabin. Let me go talk to you. Alright guys, so basically what me that say now, so let me show you what I'm going around the place. So as you can see, enough of the plants we lose, but we still keep a whole heap. So all the cabins, they are okay from our checks so far. Everything good. The flowers them, they did get a beating, so it's our travelers farm we did have here, so that get a beating. But if you notice, there's a smaller one growing, so we expect that to come back even better. But it's still good as it relates to the flowers. You know, some of them get a beating. I'm going to have to cut out some of them and so on, but that's it for the most part. Trim up these, and basically we we take time clean up around the place. Um, Cabins, they're all good. Only as I say, some little water come through these windows, but that was expected. I don't know who for window no let in no water in them storm here. So that did that's good. But we we are gonna bounce back, you know. As I know, we start out the power with the solar, you know. So that we pretty much have power can operate the cabin, you know. The pool, we don't really turn it on. We just turn it on like every day, like for like an hour. So kind of just filter it out and we just put chlorine in there. The pool cleaning service people, I don't see them yet. I don't know if them up and running or what, or how them stay, but this we have to just kind of do it on a slow maintenance, you know. Throw in the chlorine, make it filter for an hour every day. Um, for some reason the pool pump suck a whole heap of power. So when time me turn on the pool pump, I see the graph and the solar system jump. But anyway, so let me sit down and come while I reason with you guys now. It's a wood for the fire pit. Alright. Alright. Oh, gosh. Alright guys, so check in after the storm. So we give we share the video with us going through the storm. It was a very scary experience for us and the kids. Well, I don't even know if we can say the kids because at one time it seemed like they were having fun. But we don't know the damage where it caused to them, you know. Probably them respond to things differently from how we respond to things. But they're having fun for some part time, but I'm sure at some point they thought about what was happening to them. But thank God we make it through and everybody alive and we're good, right? So now since the storm we had reinstalled the solar panels, which was like the so far at the biggest cost to us. I know we lost a couple doors and so on, but those the panels was the single most biggest cost out of everything, and we have to put those in right away because um, we need the power. We need the power for work. We need the power for the kids. We need, everybody. We need the power to kind of get life back to some semblance of normalcy. Because trust me, it's not easy without it. And make you think about where some people are got through. Some people not even power them on right now. Them I think about just getting a roof over them head. And we have to give thanks. We're in a position where we can do that, you know. So we have to give thanks to that. But we managed to get the power back in place, and we have water. And though it's not the 100% ideal, I think we can cope for now because, like I said, we still don't have power over our house. So we basically I take power from the cabin meaning we have to get a long extension cord and send it over. And that's how we can plug in with fridge, plug in with Starlink, and the kids them can charge up them devices, we can watch TV and so on. You know? So that's how we're coping for now. Read the cabins, we got back the power to the cabins, and we managed to clean up, spend a week and just clean up all of the tree debris them we fall down and wash off the outside of the cabin them from the whole of leaf and so where they blow upon them and so on. And we managed to, as I said, we kind of slow maintain the pool until the pool companies can come back out and do their bit. So we are not in full operations. We had to close the cabins for the remainder of the year, so we can't take any bookings for the rest of the year. Not because we can't function, because like I said, we have power from the solar and we can buy water if we don't get none. So that is it. But we can, a couple of things. We not really, when we can't guarantee 100%, 100%, we're not comfortable putting the product out there knowing that we are not 100%. And why may I say that is because, for example, we have the solar power, right? But these cabins are fully electric. Everything is electric. Stove electric. Each cabin have like 2 AC. You have lights. You have water heaters. On the cabin. You have all of them something that will take power. When we have a guest, we cannot say to a guest, listen, we don't have any JPS power or main power, so don't use the AC. You know, when you cook, we can't tell guests that. You get me? We kind of preserve power when, because we are operate on solar and we kind of need to conserve power. We cannot say that to the guests because the man said them spend their money and you can't tell them that. And if you know, operating an Airbnb business is a reviews based business, so the bad reviews really hurt your business. So we have to consider those things. Another thing is, I have gone on the road and I've seen where water trucks that are supposed to be trucking water to people, are filling up their trucks from some like areas where no. But me wanna use the water there, so you know. I say I don't know if you know Mobile, but where the sewage plant upon Boat Road, I see people them find a little spring near to there, so and I see water truck park up there, so full up water in them truck. I mean, I wonder if I sell them, I go sell them water there to people now. So I'm kind of skeptic about that, and even though I have to go buy water, and I have my trusted water truck man them too, you know, where me can deal with. So I not accuse everybody of doing that, but that's something when I see with my eye, and I would be asking the question too. Even my water truck man when me trust, which buy I full up from before me even buy water from him. So I use out wine in my tank right now, and when that empty, then me cross the bridge down the road. But if I were to get guests now or try and get guests to come back in the cabins now, I would have to buy water, and I would have to probably be asking these kind of questions to whoever may I buy the water from. So those are two reasons why we decided to listen, we close this place and wait on JPS Power to come back before we reopen the place. The other thing is the roads. The roads are not 100% cleared. Coming up Long Hill and in Anchovy and in those areas. So we can't really, because as simple as things like those that we can control, guests come and review it. Leave us reviews to say road bad and the road can't come and stuff like that. And like I said, it's a reviews based business. So if you not get good reviews, your business not going to go on with nothing at all. So those are some of the little reasons why we say, you know what, might as well we just hold off, and then whenever we open up back properly, um, we can open up the cabins and roll out again. We are take a beating because if in this kind of business in this area, this are the time of year when you really make money. This are the period, this are the season when tourists are come and people are booked and you have you're listing them fully booked and so on, and having to close that out, we are gonna take a hit from it. I mean, we not see it yet, but eventually for the next couple of months we are gonna take a hit from it. So we know it's a tough times ahead and tough times to come. Even though now we are try be really resilient and put back things in a proper way, but we have to look into these things. Again, we have staff who depend on us to live, who depend on us for a salary and stuff like that. And how you deal with those situations. Yeah, you have to still think about all of that too. So we have to consider everything. We just hope say the powers that be them work speedily. I mean, it's almost 3 weeks now, and I still have not seen like JPS come on the road and start fix back the light post them are doing nothing. In fact, yesterday I saw a report from JPS saying that like pretty much a portion of the island them are gonna have 75% power. 75% of the customers are gonna have power by the 10th of December. And they deliberately left off the western end of the island. So Montego Bay, Trelawney, St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Hanover. Them not give no update on that. And that is relevant right now. If you don't have an update to give, you need to say to the people that you're either doing your assessment and you will give an update at X time or X date, but you can't leave it and a report says 75% by this and say that is not a win for Jamaica. That is a win for those parish. But we in the hardest hit parishes, we have businesses, we have lives, we have things to go back to, and we have to make decisions along those lines, because like as you see, we have closed our cabins and we can't open them until power come back, because NWSC has said them can't turn on the pipe till them get power. So it's not normal operation until we have power. The power have everybody in a chokehold. So JPS need to fix up. The government need to also fix up, because in the beginning, remember Daryl Vaz attack and I said JPS need to do this reporting, that reporting, and report this way and that way. But now I'm busy at run down Buju Banton over missing relief items. We have to get the thing right and get the state agencies or get the utility companies like JPS, hold them accountable now, man. 3 weeks have passed. People have them lives. to move on with. And you have as the government, you have to make sure so the people them get the answers. If JPS is still doing their assessment, they need to report that and say we are still doing our assessment, and by X date we will report that what the findings are. But you can't just report half of the country and then the western half will get hit the most. You just neglect it and not say nothing at all. That don't make no sense. So me I add my 2 cents to the discussion, and just as I said, we need, as a country right now, we need help. Um, I don't know. Well, I don't know if I need to say this, but like we know a lot of relief and so it's going out, but like the people them in a anchovy in a full community, I don't know if them I get the kind of support where the other areas I get. And if you know, so this is a part of the where the hurricane did take, because the hurricane came to this side and people in this side get hurt and affected badly as well. As me tell you, my neighbors, they lost their roof. A couple of people on my road, they lost their roof. So these people need to come in at these communities. So nobody know why come up here, and come check the people them to see if the people them up here are right. I don't know who for do that, if an MP for do that or who for do that, but somebody need to come and check the people them on them side of the world here, them side of the country here too. If relief will come, them people here supposed to get some too. You understand? Because this area got it as badly as anywhere else. You get me? It might not flat like Black River and those places, but they got it. People lost a lot of roofs. People lost a lot of livelihood. People say them chicken could blow down with the fowl them, and these are how people survive in these communities. And the relief, yes, and I appreciate that it's going down to the areas that got it the most, but some might need to come to these areas like in Anchovy and those areas where people have been hit as well. You understand? Where people has lost houses, people has lost roof and stuff like that. So this is just my 2 cents to the discussion, you know. We have been doing our part. I mean, we have been helping others as we can. So we just want to put this out there as well as a call for the government to get them act together, for JPS to get them act together, and for the relief for reach out to the people them in Anchovy. You understand? So I'm gonna leave it here so for this video. Guys, you know if you do like, comment, share, subscribe. You understand? Continue to keep safe. We are here holding the faith and trying to build back our business as back to normalcy. So we have to just give thanks for what we could afford to do so far, and we are trying to see how best we can help with others as we can. So until next time, guys, keep the dream alive. We're out.